What is up, everybody? I'm Johnny Blacklight. Welcome to the channel. Here we talk about all kinds of weird stuff. UAPs, cryptids, conspiracies, glitches in the Matrix itself, and more. Subscribe and stay a while. But yeah, man, today we're going to be going down the demonic encounter rabbit hole. I found a crazy possession video, man. Super creepy stuff. Warning here at the beginning if demonic possession stuff freaks you out, because you might want to skip this one. Seems like it's going to get pretty wild. This guy just letting out demonic screams inside a church. So we're going to watch the video that the TikToker recorded and some follow-up videos that she made. Let's get into it. That's so wild, man. Can you imagine? Man, it's giving me chill bumps, man. So unsettling. It's wild how inhuman it sounds. You hear them praying for him. That's wild. Man.
Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our defense against the wicked snares of the devil.
It's horrifying.
Souls, amen. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us.
Man. The chill bumps, man. Jeez. So wild. Man, that's so crazy. Poor guy, man. That's so creepy. Oh my god. Pour holy water on him. A brave woman, man. Got the power of Christ on her side. It's wild. It's wild. Those people holding strong, just keep praying for him. It's wild to see. Seems like it's starting, sort of starting to calm down some. Not totally, but we're getting closer to the end of the video. This is a priest now. Man, that is one of the eeriest, creepiest videos I have seen in a long time. By the way, this video comes from a TikToker named Brujita Sandy, and we're going to check out some of her follow-up videos here in a minute. But man, dude, that's crazy. You know, I had been talking about going down the demonic encounter rabbit hole for a little bit now, and I didn't expect to come across a full-blown freaking exorcism in the middle of a church, dude. Dang. That's wild. That's so scary and just unsettling and creepy on just wild biblical levels, literally. But yeah, let's jump into some of her follow-up videos and see what she has to say about this.
So I've seen quite a few comments asking about the officer and what was the officer doing there. So this was during adoration. And during adoration, there's usually not a priest there. It's specifically for and spend a holy hour with God. Prayer, rosary, sit in meditation, journal. It's honestly one of my favorite things to do. I was trying to light a novena when this began to happen. So at first, I was kind of gaslighting myself as to what was happening because, you know, I've witnessed this before. But when I saw this man in torment, I knew that I had to sit down and pray for him too. I began to record because this is so unbelievable that if you were to tell somebody this,
For real,
they
dude.
will not believe you. They will think you are crazy.
Totally.
Also, for our safety, there was women in it, all women. And unless you've witnessed and sat through something like this, you know that they can become very violent. So
seems that way, yeah.
This was actually going on for about 15 minutes or so. So I ended up leaving to go to the office so that they can get the priest to come, but the office was closed. At our church, there's a school that's attached, and there just so happened to be a teacher there. And you know, I started to tell him like, hey, you know, how can we get a priest over here? And I was trying to tell her what's going on. And when I told her, she was like I don't think she believed me, to be honest with you. And she said, okay, you need to go down to the office and you need to tell the officer, and you know, they'll get in contact with the priest. And I said, okay. So I ended up going into the school, and the officer was right there. The officer, and I don't know, it was an older man. They were very kind, very nice. And I walked up to them and I told them, I said, there's a man that needs help. He's demon possessed. At least that's what it looks like to me. And I don't think they believed me either until I showed them the footage. Mm-hmm. And that's when they were like, whoa.
Yeah, dude.
I was actually going to leave. Like, I was
For real, man.
But God didn't want me to leave, apparently, because I left my hat in the church. So back I went and continued to pray. And literally like moments later, the officer came and then the priest showed up. I'm sure the officer was there in case any force was needed, because unless you've witnessed something like this, it can get very violent. So the officer ended up coming to where I was, and he thanked me. He was like, thank you so much for telling us what was going on. I was like, yeah, no problem, you know. And once the priest tamed it, I went ahead and left.
That's wild, man. Just imagine you're just trying to kick it in church, hang out, and then all of a sudden this goes down. It totally makes sense, man. Yeah, nobody would ever believe you if you came at them with a story like this. There's some wild things going on in this world, man. You got to be careful out there, man. Careful of them demons, dude. Apparently they're out there.
I honestly don't know how it ended. I don't even remember him getting there. I feel like he just kind of appeared.
That's wild, too.
Because once the priest tamed the entity, I decided it was my time to go. I didn't want to risk any type of eye contact, so I left. To be continued.
Wild stuff, man. What do you think of that? Do you think maybe this guy was just like on drugs or something? Or do you think this is like real demonic possession? Have you ever witnessed anything like that before? Let me know in the comments below, man. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video, man. Stay tuned for some more demonic possession stuff. If there's any updates on this case here, I'll let you know. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Johnny Blacklight. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.